It's another beautiful day in the house of the irritated homeowner. Today we are putting some foam on the rotted siding because we had another rain the other day and we're getting more leaks. Yeah, it was a deluge. So we found about 3 more leaks in the house. So found out that it was all rotted under there, of course, and we put foam in there. We'll carve it out.
Yep.
We're gonna put a few drains in here.
Yeah, we found this little drain here that I'm thinking will help at least alleviate some of it from rushing down there. We can at least divert it off over here next to where it doesn't leak.
Hopefully. So the next thing we're gonna do here is we are going to go up on the roof and take a look to see
if we can see any
what's going on up there.
Flashing issues.
So here, you wanna hold this camera.
I will.
Let me go grab a ladder here.
Where's our closest
I guess I'll go in the house and grab that one.
But other than that, I've been carrying on. Every new rain, there's like a different way the water's coming in. So we must find where it's coming in at before the next rain. Oh, I hear the nice airplanes flying above. It's a beautiful day, though. Nice sunshine. But yeah, the irritated homeowner is kind of hit it there. But we will not get beat by it. We'll figure out where it's coming from. I don't know if you guys could see that. I see where the foam just circled around. That was absolutely epic. The foam just spooged out right down there in the corner.
I didn't think I sprayed much on that side.
No, did you? Maybe it's coming around from the other side.
I sprayed way more on the other side.
Oh, really?
And because it just wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, he's like, do we got another bottle of it? I'm like, let me go see.
So we're gonna do this wonderful ladder.
Yes. This ladder that is just a beast.
And let's see here.
Safest way up?
I guess I'll put it
up there.
Yeah, probably up here.
Yeah. So as many of you know, yeah. All right.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Interesting.
Oh no, I never liked that word.
Camera here.
Here you go.
Okay, so.
Right, I'm holding the ladder, so don't fall.
All right. Yeah. I'm not sure what we've got going here. Let's see. So we had a gigantic leak on this corner here, and I'm just wondering.
I'll climb up and take a look, even though I hate climbing.
If it's coming down on the splashing, if it was blowing underneath it.
Well, because, yeah, the wind was coming this other way this time.
So we've got some trim here that's bad. We got some siding that's bad. I'm going to assume it looks like this is probably where the leak is on the skylights. Looks like they crafted this flashing out of rain gutter. And
it didn't stop the rain, you're saying?
I don't know. This is this flashing all along here. And I have a funny feeling. Here's some more of that gutter flashing that they put on. Some guy. Interesting job of sealing it. I think I can repair that though. So this is apparently where it's leaking from downstairs into the downstairs bathroom. But the question is, where is it coming from? Could be coming from there. That flashing is loose. Could be coming all along under there. So, I don't know. We don't know.
Are you finding some interesting things?
Well, yeah, you know, it's a big area. I think I can fix the skylights for now, at least put a temporary fix on them.
How about that new flashing stuff that we just bought today? I wonder if any of that will work up here.
Maybe. So then we've also got a problem with these. Oh
yeah, our window up there.
These windows up here. There's water coming down, like coming down somewhere.
Almost have to get our other ladder out.
Yeah, we probably do, because it looks like it's probably coming in from where the glass meets. It looks like they had caulked and put some flashing in there at one time.
Yeah, and that's kind of like out here. I'm looking at this. It looks like, once I have my sunglasses on out here, I can see it's like a little bit different, fresh paint.
Yeah. Well, you can tell where they resealed those because they've got the silicone drip down the window.
I mean, don't wipe them off or anything.
I'm not sure who did that, but
they should never be allowed to caulk anything again.
They should never be allowed near a caulk gun.
Nope.
Same with this guy. This guy, you got some crazy guy.
Okay, see,
got
now
a hold of a caulk gun and
see, is that kind of what you're thinking about there, to put on the one gutter where it doesn't rush off? Then up here, right in front by me here.
Oh yeah, a block.
Something like that.
Yeah, right there, so it doesn't come rushing off. These gutters here, of course, they filled with water because they're not angled correctly. So I suppose I've got to take those off and redo them at some point.
At some point.
So I think my first step is probably to get a hose, run it up there,
and
then see if I can find where the leak is.
And I can be inside, maybe, you know, kind of saying, yeah, hey, it's finally coming, but...
Yeah, you can be inside and you can get deluged by water like I did the other day when I was going down the stairs.
Mike had 4 showers in one day.
Yeah, and you know, when we bought the house, we saw that there was water leaking in there, but we thought that it was old water.
The home inspector checked it out.
Yeah, and so we kind of just went that direction and said, well, you know, the thing is it hadn't rained for like 2 months.
No. And if it did, it was just a little bit of rain.
Yeah, since we bought the house, so...
I gotcha.
It was kind of... Let me get down on this ladder here. Okay. Now we're set. All right. This ladder's kind of straight up and down. So
I know it is. It's a little weird. We should have made it up a little bit higher.
So that is where we're at. We've got our fiber optic coming in.
Well, which is so exciting.
It took the guy an hour to get the
hole in the
drill a
wall.
hole and put a pipe in, but I digress.
Yeah, right here's the water. I was wiping up the steps here.
This is the spiral stairs here. This is where we've got water, and unfortunately, I just got done repairing this drywall up here, and it was leaking out through this light, just pouring out through there, and you can tell there's a few drips down there.
Yep.
So it's definitely coming in this window. This is all cracked along here. So apparently the water, we couldn't figure out why this was getting cracked, but apparently the water had been leaking in. And doing that, so here we are again.
Trying to figure out where to go next with it.
Water leaks.
They're horrible.
Are the worst.
You know, and we figured we got a couple of them that were really good.
And not only that, but we got this stair climber here, this Soul Fitness stair climber, and ordered it from the company. 300 pounds.
We got it up
So we got up the stairs, and we get it all up there, and it got put together, and we found the front plastic piece is all broken off in the front. So I emailed the company,
Have you heard back from them yet?
No. That was a week ago. I emailed them like 3 times.
Oh, did you?
And they haven't responded at all. So, other to email me initially and ask me for all the information, when I bought it, where I bought it, who I bought it from, blah, 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 blah. Model number, serial number.
Date of birth.
Date of birth, they did.
No kidding, no way.
And I gave them all that information, never heard a word from them again. So, yeah, that was soul fitness.
Yeah.
The thing looked good, but it was kind of disappointing anyway.
Yeah, it's more of an elliptical motion for you.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna continue on here and get these roof leaks taken care of and the drainage done here today because it's going to rain tomorrow. And then I think we're going to continue with the boathouse again.
Yep, that's
until
right.
It rains, until we're sure that we have no more leaks in here.
Yep.
Once we've got the leaks under control, then we'll continue
in the
bathroom.
And see how that goes and then we'll decide what we're doing out here with my.
Yeah, we did put a new water softener in. That was a.
How many trips did you go to?
That took me 4 trips. 4 trips to the hardware store.
Yeah.
To Home Depot.
We will say that Home Depot did have
4 trips after the original 10 that I had to amass all the parts for.
And we ran again this morning.
Yeah, so we got the one, and the one was broken, so they sent us out another one.
Yep.
And
I got to shoehorn that back upstairs.
So here's this water softener we put in, and we had to plumb it. I put some new PEX, and I had to put a new regulator.
I was going to say, he was down here one day, he's like, really?
This regulator, the old one was leaking, so I put a pressure gauge and a new regulator on it, and I figured, well, I might as well replumb the whole main line coming in. So I did that, and so we're just waiting for the water softener to
the salt to dissolve.
Yeah.
For 6 hours.
And then we're going to see if that actually works or not.
Yeah, we'll see if
there's the old regulator.
Yeah.
It was
sad.
It was dripping and leaking, and I was afraid it was going to open up wide and all the plumbing pipes were going to blow out. So I'm like, well, I don't know. But that's our progress.
So far.
This week, we'll continue on here with the drainage stuff and
the leaks,
and see if we can get that fixed. Here's what we have going on today at the House of Horror. We got a little pipe fix. We already fixed the one over in that corner over there. We fixed that yesterday. The guy drove the fence post through it.
Right through it.
Just shattered the whole thing. So now we were examining this one, and we thought he maybe drove the fence post through this because it went on this line.
It looks like it comes right off that line.
So we dug a hole there, couldn't find the downspout, so we dug it out from the house and actually goes down at an angle.
And then we found by running water down through the downspout, and finally like, oh, this is squishy over here.
Yeah, until we found where the water came out. So apparently what happened is these landscaping bricks here, somehow one of them got
here it is.
Crunched down into
something. It got necked. You can see it right there, and it could have been there for years.
Yeah, so it was pouring water out of there.
Yeah.
So now we cut that out, and then we found there's a huge clog in there of leaves and everything else. So
debris.
We've been running water, but we couldn't get it down there.
No, so I think we bought a new.
We bought the rotor-rooter, so I'm gonna do that right now. Here, you wanna hold this camera?
Yeah.
Unless you want to run the rotor-rooter.
Oh no, I'll let you operate that.
Because you've never run one before.
Never ran one before. No, I have not.
Well, it's a complete pleasure. Let me tell you, it doesn't get any more pleasurable than routering out a
4-inch drain.
Yeah, I suppose I got to go cut this too.
Yeah. See, I how to do that with my gloves.
All right.
Who's hiding that out of the store?
Here.
Oh, sawzalling? All right.
We'll do it the easy way. There. Might as well put that to use.
I don't know if I got that or not.
Okay.
Someone's blind to me.
There's probably... we'll leave that one. Okay.
All right.
So, Saki's all excited about
this. He is. He's like, oh, look at this, look at this.
Yeah,
oh,
look at that.
Oh, my, oh, what fun.
All right. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. This goes 40 feet, so...
40 feet, so we got 50 feet. So... we should know if it goes, because the water should drain out of that.
Yeah, the water should start draining
once it gets loosened. It's tight.
Yeah, it's...
I'm sure it's just
pretty tight in there.
Packed in there for years and years.
Yep. Oh, I think we got some drainage
I think I can hear it kind of going.
Do you think we got some drainage?
It does. It sounds like there's water, I think, went down in there, too. I think so, because that's down. Here, I'm going to walk down here, see if I can hear where it's hitting here. Come with me.
Yeah, it's definitely draining.
I can feel it right here.
That's where we go, huh?
Yep.
Well, let's see here.
Let's try a little more water down there. Drain some of it, but I could actually feel it down there when you're hitting it.
Ah, good times, good times.
Oh, yes. Lovely.
All right, pressure washer time.
Just lovely. The handy dandy pressure washer. I think we've had that 25 years. He's rebuilt it numerous times. It's still worth. And we'll go down to the lake to see if we get the water to come out. Great. Got the water on?
All right, so I got the 0 degree fitting on this baby. Let's see.
Oh yeah, let's see. I don't know if anyone can see that.
Oh, let me.
All right, I'm gonna go down to the lake to see if it's gonna. I'm gonna go down there and see if it starts coming out.
All right.
Or I can start up here with you.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. All right. Ready?
Yeah. Well, it's not backflowing back here yet.
There's a bunch of crap coming out here now.
Oh yeah, ew. It wants to release. I think it's angry again. All right, I'm going to take a walk down and see if it's coming out there at all.
All right.
Come with me. So the drainage pipe is all the way down. Right there's the pipe. It's just dripping, so we need to do a little bit more for it. Just dripping.
It's dripping yet?
Yeah, just tiny drips.
I think it needs another roto-rooter.
I think it does need another one. Let's flip you around.
All right.
part of the ground is dried out a bit.
So where would you think the water would be going if it's not going out the tube?
Over here, maybe. Right here is a little wet.
Well, that's probably from this.
That, okay.
Draining down through here, I would think.
So yeah, I was just seeing if it's not going out that drain. Well, this is a little new soupy right here. So I'm wondering maybe if it Y's there.
So you think maybe there's multiple
lines going into it? Like when I'm going down in that, when I was putting it in there, I wonder if we were hitting a Y. Like if it's coming off the house there.
You're thinking the Y is broken off?
Maybe, or if the Y is coming from here, and they have the bricks here, from that, they cracked one of those. But it still should flow out to the water.
Yeah, it should still flow somewhere.
Yeah.
Because we put a lot of water down there.
Yep.
So it would have to be really, the ground would have to be super, super soft.
Yep. That's just not.
And it's not. So.
Should I go try it this way, maybe?
Let's see. Well, let's put it in from this direction and see what we're looking at.
I'll come up on this other side here.
Well, this is pretty clear down through here.
So yeah, that's really going in there pretty well now.
Yeah, so this is...
That's clear.
This is clear.
Now, on that, our drain up on the front area, does that drain go into this too, I wonder?
No, that does not.
Okay.
That goes into the one over there. Okay, so...
That's clear from there.
Let's see how far we are up here.
That's a long way.
So that drain is clear.
All right.
All right, so...
So that seems to be good up through there.
Yep.
So now the question is, where is it clogging up? Because like when I was shoving it in through here, you could feel it hit.
Yeah.
And you could hear it. Like you could come out here and I could try it up this way and you can hear where it kind of hits and it thunks.
So now that water's going somewhere.
Because there's a lot of water.
We just don't know where it's going. So we'll put some more water down there.
And really watch it here. I'm thinking maybe something in here because that's all really wet.
It should be like a swamp down there. I put about 40 gallons of water down through there. So you should see 40 gallons of water coming out through there. Do you think there's 40 gallons under there? Because it's going somewhere. It's flowing, free flowing. It should be free flowing out somewhere.
Somewhere. And it was not down there at all. And I don't see it free flowing.
This is hardly even wet at all here.
No, but right that's
No.
really wet.
No, that's just from that water. That's just pooling up right there.
Let me put that thing down there again here.
No, the water's going. The water's flowing.
Yep. I'm just trying to see where it hits the Y there.
Okay. Well, we're going to investigate this more. We'll
Yep.
let you know what we find out. So it looks like we found out the source of the issue here after an hour of running water into this drain pipe with 2 hoses and buckets, and we put soap in there to see if we could see suds. We couldn't see it coming out down by the lake at all. But what it is, we've got the coupler on there, and it goes into this drain, this French drain, with no fabric or anything on it, and there's holes on top of the French drain for drainage.
So why it wouldn't go in one spot.
But I'm afraid that we don't know where that's headed. We dug this out to here, and then we don't know where it goes from here. So we dug a hole down here because we thought maybe it was down there.
The leak was down here, but...
Yeah, so battery's low now, so we'll fill these holes back in, and I guess we'll see where that goes. Here we are on a cold January morning.
Yes.
Freezing our butts off.
Yes.
And we got our drainage somewhat fixed out front, but we did find the source of the leak up in the roof. I'll climb up there. I'll leave Angie down here. But
I'm coming up too, dang it.
I'll climb up and show you what we found here. So the skylights here, we actually sealed it along this area there and up on top. We found some spray silicone.
Yeah.
It comes in a can. It's like $35, and it comes out like water.
So we're like, this is never ever gonna work.
Never gonna work. So we sprayed. I'm like, well, we'll try it. So we sprayed it on there. About an hour later, it turned into a thick gel.
Yeah.
And just dried, and you can't get it off.
No.
So that apparently, we've had quite a few rains since that time.
And we haven't had another wet area under the skylights.
Yeah. So then the next one we did is where that leaking was on top of the ceiling inside. It was coming from this rubber roof up here
that had a bunch of cracks in it.
It's basically rolled out, and all the seams are supposed to be glued and sealed, and they were all peeled up.
Yeah,
and it was buckled, and so it doesn't look pretty right now, but
it's dry.
we cut out the places where they were buckled, and then we bought some silicone sealer, which was white, and we sealed it up with that. And that stuff, again, sticks really, really well. I mean, It was really expensive.
Yeah, it was.
It was like $130 for a
little 1 gallon. They're
but
proud.
We figured, if it costs a lot, it must work, right?
It must.
So apparently it did.
Yeah.
So that was a good deal.
And then we caulked around the windows.
Yeah, we had to caulk around all the windows. We had to caulk around all the siding. All this caulk was off the siding. The siding's it needs to be painted really badly.
Yeah.
So we're working on that, but unfortunately we got to scrape it before we paint it.
And
that's a job in itself. I think this house used to be cedar.
Which would be beautiful.
And it's unfortunate that they painted over it because
just a plain cedar.
Really nice, and I don't know if we can get it back
to that original look.
State. If anybody knows,
how we can do that, let us know.
Put a comment in there because it would be actually really nice to do that.
Yep.
And we got a quote to recite it.
I'm giving up a kidney again.
Well, if I sell the dog, one kid, and maybe my wife, I can afford it. $92,000.
That was with the discount.
With a discount to reside the house.
Don't mind me.
So, and the problem is we've got some siding on the bottom of the house that's kind of rotting.
Yeah.
Because the wood has been
Where we
subjected to water.
Yeah.
So we put a little rock area down here to kind of prevent the water from pooling up along the edge of the house. We got just a little bit of leakage on the last rain.
But that was a long soaking rain.
Yeah, so I think we're on the right track there.
Oh, we added
Over
this.
here, this is where the dungeon room is down there. It was all leaking down through the side, so we put this box here for now just to see if that would
help
do it. And and we sealed all this stuff
once again, not pretty.
Around there. It's not pretty, but that's where the siding's all rotted away. And that seemed to do a pretty good job. We got some hard rains.
Some long hard rains.
And we got just a little bit of water in there now.
Yep.
We also
dug this out and see that helped. You can see where it's washed, but
yeah, this was all flowing. This was flowing
over here last time.
So we're probably going to have to put a drain in. We got to get these stumps out of here.
Yeah.
So that's not going to be fun. We got to wait till spring.
Yeah, it's way too cold to work outside unless it's absolutely needed.
And we put a little ramp in there just to get it flowing because we got a French drain under here. I don't know what condition it's in.
Yeah, I don't know how mud-filled it is.
I was out here in the rain the other day, and there was a little bit of water coming out of it. So the other thing we did in this round area, we have no gutters on here, and the water was pooling up in this corner and leaking into the basement. So we put another one of these drains here for now. And put a little rock and just kind of dug a little channel out around so the water's flowing down. You can see how much the water's flowing out
it's
here.
Pretty rapid.
But we have no water in this side of the house now.
Nope.
So,
and
the other thing we did...
This backed up during the rain, and you were out here rotor-rootering it.
This is the one we fixed. We dug out and fixed it because the guy pounded a fence post through it. So this was still plugged up during the last rain, so I came out during the rainstorm and rotor-rooted it out.
Yeah, he was soaked.
And I finally got it flowing.
Mass flowage.
There was a big clog in there, and I don't know if it's from this...
old dirt
in there, or if you drove another fence post through it. So I got to wait for
another rain. If it's still flowing, I bet we got it out.
Yeah. So then this one here, over here, what we did, as Saki
of course,
point out to you, we got a leaf-free gutter. So what it's supposed to do is the leaves are supposed to go out of the downspout, and then the water's supposed to go in it. Well, as you can see, the leaves kind of get caught up because there's a lip here.
Yeah, the leaves fill it.
So what happens is the leaves get caught in this lip, and then the water flows out and flows out of the thing. So I'm going to cut this lip out and then move this over a little bit and see if that works. I don't know. A lot of water was coming out of there anyway. So
enough.
That was our...
That was the big thing for this. And still our front yard's still bumpy.
Yeah, now we have to...
This actually looks not bad for what we tore up. This is a big hole we had.
Repaired spot here.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
No.
Once the spring comes, I think it'll be okay.
The grass, because it's that creepy grass.
Yeah. So that's our drainage situation. I think we're just going to work at it a little by little here and have to, as we get a leak, just kind of
address it right away and see,
and then fix it little by little until we've got it all down.
Trying to do it all at once is just overwhelming and undoable.
But at least we're getting a handle on it.
Yes, we are.
So we're happy about that.